Hello everyone, myself Priyanka. This is my first YouTube video. Since the schools are closed for now, I hope my videos will help the students in learning their lessons. So today I am going to give a short summary of the chapter The Adventures of Toto from the Moments book for class 9. First, let us know a little bit about the author of this story, that is Ruskin Bond. So Ruskin Bond is an Indian author of British descent. He lived with his adopted family in Mussoorie, India. He is a famous author and a poet. He was awarded Sahitya Academy Award, Padma Shri and Padma Bhushan Award. He also worked in many TV shows and movies. You can also search him in your Facebook profile. The main characters in this story are narrator, that is Ruskin Bond, grandfather, grandmother, Toto the monkey. The story begins with grandfather buying Toto the monkey from a Tonga driver for 5 rupees. Here, Tonga driver means a person who rides a horse cart. Okay? Toto was a pretty monkey. He had mischief in his shining eyes. His teeth were white like pearls. His hands were dried up. His fingers were quick. His tail served as a third hand. He looked so out of place that grandfather decided to add him to his private zoo. The narrator's grandmother was angry when grandfather brought Toto home. So, the narrator and grandfather brought Toto home and decided to keep him a secret from grandmother. Toto was extremely mischievous. The narrator at one point in the story writes, if there is a part of brain specially devoted to mischief, that part was largely developed in Toto. Mischief or mischievous means naughty here, okay? A few hours later, the narrator found change in his bedroom. Toto had removed the ornamental paper from the walls. He tore up the narrator's school blazer and also pulled out the peg. Peg means a small piece of iron or wood in a wall for hanging things. Toto was then transferred to the servants' quarter where he lived with the other pets. Usually most of the grandfather's pets go along well with each other. The other animals that lived with him were a tortoise, a pair of rabbits, a squirrel, a pet goat. However, Toto kept all of them awake at night. To prevent further such issues, grandfather decided to take Toto with him to Dehradun, as he had to collect his pension from Sharanpur. However, the journey was not the one the grandfather was expecting. He and Toto made it through most of the trip without any incident. But at the railway station, Toto suddenly poked his head out of the bag and scared the ticket collector. The ticket collector thought Toto was a dog and charged poor grandfather 3 rupees extra. Grandmother finally accepted Toto and gave him a comfortable place in the stable. There, Toto got Nana the female donkey as a companion. Toto continued teasing and they could never become friends. When grandfather came to see him, he saw poor Nana struggling because Toto had jumped on her head and bitten her ears. Toto loved the warm baths that grandmother prepared for him. It was like a treat for him. He would expertly check the temperature of water and then enter the bath 1 foot at a time. Then he would soap and soak himself. Once Toto nearly boiled himself alive because he did not realize that the kettle was still on the fire. Grandmother came there and took him out of the kettle just in time. One day, grandmother had made pulao. When everyone entered the dining room, they saw Toto sitting on a table, stuffing himself with rice. Grandmother screamed. Scream means make a loud, high-pitched sound. Toto threw a plate at her. He also threw a glass of water at one of the narrator's aunts. Then Toto jumped out of the window with the dish of pulao in his hand. He ran up to the branches of the jackfruit tree and ate all the pulao while everyone watched. He threw the dish at grandmother when she screamed at him again, and he laughed when the dish broke into 100 pieces. The incident made everyone, especially grandfather, realize that they could not keep Toto for long. Toto caused much loss to the family because he kept destroying things. The family couldn't bear this. So, grandfather sold Toto back to the Tonga driver for only 3 rupees. That's all. Here we end up the summary. I hope you have understood well. If my video was helpful to you, please like and share, and please subscribe to my channel. I will be back again with more videos. Till then, keep smiling, be happy.